Tool fragmentation complicates enterprise project execution. When communication, document management, task tracking, and business intelligence are siloed in separate applications, it creates immediate structural inefficiencies. Forcing teams to navigate these disconnected nodes introduces high cognitive costs, as users manually bridge the gaps between platforms. This fragmented process creates organizational data silos, making it difficult for executives to maintain a clear view of portfolio health. To mitigate these inefficiencies, organizations can deploy a unified digital hub strategy. This strategy involves bounding all operational tools and project data within the Microsoft Teams interface. Under this model, Teams is configured as a complete interface for executing tasks and generating real-time data analysis, rather than a simple communication client. Transitioning from static chats to interactive project intelligence hubs allows a team to move directly from data observation to collaborative action. Enterprise leaders require consistent, portfolio-level visibility to monitor project health and track specific milestones. Manual status reporting often fails to meet this requirement, as it relies on subjective updates that are prone to delay. An automated pipeline addresses this by connecting the Power BI desktop client directly to the underlying project data sources. In environments running Project for the Web or Project Online, this operational data is securely stored within Microsoft Dataverse. To access this information, architects use specific Power BI templates designed to properly format the incoming data queries. This template pulls raw tasks, resource allocations, and timelines to construct a functional data model. This pipeline requires a Project Plan 3 or 5 license for data generation and a Power BI Pro subscription for the eventual deployment. This chart shows the result of that configuration, a consolidated Power BI report displaying a task overview and remaining effort hours based on live project data. Establishing this direct connection between Dataverse and Power BI is the necessary foundation for surfacing project intelligence to the end user. Deploying this intelligence to the organization involves publishing the Power BI file from a local desktop to a shared workspace. Once published, architects must configure a scheduled refresh to ensure the cloud-based dataset remains synchronized with the source. The next step is to prepare the user environment by designating a standardized project channel, such as tasks and timelines within Microsoft Teams. The Power BI report is then embedded as a pinned tab at the top of that specific channel. Configuring this tab with a standard web URL often triggers permission errors for team members. Instead, the tab should be configured using a sharing link generated directly within the Power BI service. This link is designed to recognize and grant viewing permissions to any member of the underlying Microsoft 365 group associated with the channel. By utilizing this protocol, IT departments can prevent content isn't available errors and eliminate manual access requests. Mastering the sharing link protocol makes it possible to scale these analytics across hundreds of project teams without increasing the administrative burden. The embedded Power BI dashboard maintains full interactivity within the Teams UI, functioning as a live analysis environment. Users can perform cross-filtering to isolate specific variables, such as viewing tasks associated only with a single project phase. Selecting a data point in one visual instantly updates the remaining charts on the dashboard to reflect that specific filter. Collaboration is enabled via the Show Tab conversation icon in the upper right corner of the tab. This icon opens a chat panel that sits directly adjacent to the live report. This configuration tethers human communication to the data itself, ensuring that team discussions remain grounded in the current project status. Project leads use this adjacent space to flag emerging risks or highlight trends seen in the filtered data. Uniting data visualization with conversational context allows a project hub to move from simple observation to immediate execution. Successful adoption depends on understanding the technical boundaries of the Teams and Power BI integration. The first constraint is the current lack of support for dynamic URL filtering. The embedded tab cannot automatically change its view based on contextual variables, such as the name of the channel it is in. Second, architects must account for mobile view redirection. Because embedded tabs do not render natively in the Teams mobile app, users are redirected to the standalone Power BI mobile application to view the report. Finally, certain Fabric items and complex organizational apps are not supported within the Teams tab. Attempting to open these unsupported items will trigger an external browser launch, which temporarily moves the user out of the unified interface. Designing the system with these boundaries in mind ensures that user workflows are not interrupted by unexpected application switching. We can now trace the full intelligence pipeline from source to end user. Raw project data is extracted from Dataverse and processed within the Power BI workspace. Those insights are then securely deployed into the communication layer through sharing links. This creates a closed-loop cycle, where the actions taken in teams are reflected back in the source data. While this architecture centralizes project data for convenience, the primary objective is the integration of the team's operational workflow. This integration reduces the friction between identifying a project risk and making a collaborative decision to address it. Placing analytics within the communication layer allows the data to become a permanent part of the project's daily execution. By completing this pipeline, Microsoft Teams functions as an integrated engine for project delivery, turning raw data into actionable enterprise intelligence.